In today's video, I'm going to show you 5 creative ways to highlight an object in your videos using CapCut. Whether you're looking to make your edits stand out, direct attention to a specific element, or just add a professional touch, these techniques will take your videos to the next level. Stick around because you don't want to miss these easy yet powerful tips. Select the video clip and copy it. Then, paste it on top of the original clip. Next, select the video clip at the bottom and click on Adjustment. Scroll down and drag the exposure to the negative side. After that, select the video clip on top and choose the mask option under the Video tab. Here, I'm selecting the rectangle option. I'll adjust it to fit accordingly. At this point, you can adjust the feather and round corner as you like. I'm setting these options to match my object. Next, move the timeline bar forward a bit. Select the first video clip and go to Adjustments. Add a keyframe to the exposure. Then, move the timeline bar back a little. Set the exposure to 0. A keyframe will automatically be added. That's it. This is how the preview will look when we play it. Add the video clip to the timeline and click on the 3 dots. Click Export Still Frames. Here, choose a suitable location to save the image. Select the resolution of the video here. Set the format to PNG. Then, click Export. What happens here is that a single frame from the video is saved as a picture, similar to a screenshot. For the next step, you can use any image editing software you like. So, I'm opening Photoshop and importing the image from the video that I saved earlier. I'm using the pen tool to draw an outline around the smartphone. Since I don't want to waste your time, I'm speeding up the video. Once I finish drawing the outline, pressing Ctrl-Enter will turn it into a selection. After that, click the mask button. Right-click and choose Blending Options. Select Outer Glow. Here you can choose any color you like. I'm selecting light blue. Click OK. You can now play around with these settings to modify the outline's appearance to suit your object. Click OK. Now go to File, select Export, then Quick Export as PNG. Open CapCut again and import the edited image into CapCut. Place the image above the video clip. You'll notice that the object is now highlighted with a glowing color outline. In this method, I will isolate the smartphone from other objects. I'm using Photoshop for this, but you can use any software of your choice. After that, import the edited image into CapCut. Place the image above the video clip. Now with the image layer selected, move the timeline bar slightly forward from the beginning and add a keyframe in the transform section. Move the timeline bar forward a bit from where you added the keyframe and increase the scale of the object. Now adjust it to fit properly. You'll notice that the second keyframe is automatically added. If you play it now, you'll see the object being highlighted with this small animation. We can enhance this further by adding a small effect. Go to Effects. Then, drag the blur effect and drop it between the video clip layer and the image layer. Now I'll make a few small adjustments. Drag the timeline bar slightly forward from the start of the effect layer. Then, select the effect layer and add a keyframe in the effect adjustment settings. Move the timeline bar back to the start of the effect layer and set the blur value to 0. A keyframe will be automatically added. Now, when you play it, you'll see the object popping up while the other elements blur out. For this method, you'll need to remove the surrounding elements from the object. I'll be using the Adobe Firefly service for this. You can also use Photoshop's generative fill if you have it available. For those who, like me, don't have Photoshop's generative fill feature, you can visit the website by clicking the link provided in the description or by searching firefly.adobe.com on Google. To work with this service, you need to register. Once registered, you'll receive 25 free credits, which should be enough for this task. After registering, you will be redirected to the homepage. Scroll down a bit, and you'll find the Generative Fill service. Click on Generate. Next, upload the image you obtained from the second method. Then, click Remove here. I'll use the brush to mark the areas I want to remove. After clicking Remove, it will take a few moments, and you'll see that the area I brushed has been erased with the background color filled in. In this way, I'm removing everything except the smartphone, keeping only that object. To save your valuable time, I'm speeding up this process. Once finished, click the Download button. Now, import the downloaded image into CapCut. Place the image just over the video clip layer, positioning it on the side of the video. Click Transition. Add the mix transition between the two. Now, when you play it, you'll see that the surrounding elements have been removed and the object is highlighted. For this, you have to separate all the objects in the video. You can do this with any image editing tool you like, and I will place the image created in the fourth method on the side of the video clip. Next, import all the isolated objects into CapCut software. As an example of this method, I'm placing this object above the video clip. Then I'll extend its duration a bit. Now, add a keyframe in the transform section. Move the timeline bar slightly forward and move the object out of the screen. Now, when you play it, you'll see that the unnecessary object has moved away and the desired object is highlighted. In the same way, I will adjust all the other objects as I did earlier. Since I don't want to waste time, I'll speed up the process. Now, when you play it, you'll see that all the unnecessary objects disappear with an animation. Thanks so much for watching. I really hope you found this video helpful. If you learned something new today, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you don't want to miss out on more tips and tricks, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you'll never miss an update. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next one. Have an awesome day.